How do you motivate your people? You don't. You find motivated people. You find people who are already motivated, and that's it. In the beginning, you would want to hire for attitude and train for skills. When your business goes to a certain stage, then you want more skills. I wouldn't bring on someone who actually doesn't have the experience. I need someone with it, because I don't have time to train that. Depends on the role, but I'm in senior position. I need someone who's done that. Just like I'm not gonna hire someone to manage my books who doesn't have accounting. It's the same idea, right? But in the beginning, you want those, when you're smaller, motivated, attitude, because they could get the skills, right? You cannot train them on the attitude. Even without tools, it is your interview process. If you ask them about, like, you know, tell me about yourself and all of that stuff, you don't get the, you don't get the lie, right? One thing I do, a number of things I do is I need to test them. I call them do-first tests. You test them ahead of time. Example, one thing that I used to do, example would be, let's say Lawrence, okay? You apply for positions for my company, okay? Then I'm gonna say, okay, Lawrence, we are going to meet at 5:30 a.m. I want to see how he reacts. Oh, that's a bit too early. That's like traffic and my kids. We're done.
Actually, I've done that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
I use that all the time.
It works, you know, if they really want it.
Pick the oddest hours and stuff like that.
Oddest hours, okay, and then I would say, okay, so Lawrence, we're gonna meet at this place, okay? It's purposely in that place. And I would say, so Lawrence, now before, let's say you're applying for a management position, okay? I might say something like, oh, Lawrence, do me a favor, when you come, can you pick up, I don't know, in BC would be the Vancouver Sun newspapers. Can you pick that up for me, please? And can you bring the sports section? We're gonna use it for our interview. Now, if Lawrence shows up and he comes in and he brings exactly that newspaper, except let's say if he forgot to bring the newspaper, what does that tell you? It's these little things. It is. You let them know. So it's not like you try to not try to get people. You try to actually filter people. You give them obstacles. So I would say, let's say you bring the sports section, which, let's say you bring the newspaper and the sports section, which is great. That's a doer. The ones who are really good, they might bring the sports section, just in case. They might buy another newspaper in case you need that one too. That, you know, that's a behavior thing, right? And then when they showed up, some who are really good might actually, I've seen, they memorize the scores in case you quiz them.
Oh.
Some might do a little spreadsheet. All these things tells you what kind of people are they, right? And one thing I do, I'm gonna grab this, make sure I don't fall. I'm gonna demonstrate. So hey Jack, welcome to the interview, right? Okay. So he brought me this, right? He brought me this. So then I'm like, so okay. So this the newspaper, is that right? I ask?
One of them.
Yeah, one of them. That's good. So I'm just gonna grab something. Just have a seat right now.
Okay.
Then walk away. Now, then when I come back, I'm looking at the behavior. Some people, they put a newspaper, they're like, because she asked me to sit, so I sit. So what does that tell you? Guess what happens when they start working, when you're not around? They're gonna make some stupid mistakes and they're afraid to tell you. 1 minute I find out their personality. Some are afraid to sit. If they're afraid to sit, it means that when they started working, they will be afraid to make any kind of moves without you telling them. They don't initiate. They wait for you to tell them what to do, because they know it's like kind of odd, right? The ones who are good, maybe they just come here and then they just, normal thing, just like you might just do this. It's a very normal thing, right? And then when you come back, okay, do you still need this? Should I put it aside? Right? That's someone that's proactive. A simple trick like that tells me a lot about you. That's one example. I don't need to rate your resume. And then through the questioning period, you know a lot if you know, like that's one simple move. Right? Makes sense?